And we are back for some more Dragon Quest VII. Let's go see what these people are all talking about here. Oh, when's the owner coming? Everyone's looking forward to the great chase. How long are we going to have to wait? Seems the rumors are true. The owner of this place does nothing but play tag all day with his maids in the garden. It's not exactly normal behavior for a man of responsibility, is it? Well, it's quite a sight seeing the owner and his staff harrying around the place. I'm not sure I'd want to see it more than once, but it was certainly interesting. The owner's regular games of tag with his maids have become a real spectator event of late. People have been flocking here from all over to see him.
Oh.
The owner is taking a well-earned rest right now. He only plays tag when the mood takes him. Phew, the owner's full of beans today. It's only lunchtime and I've already been run off my feet.
Well, it's time for a spot of tea. I know I have fans eagerly awaiting my appearance, but I'm going to relax and enjoy the view of my herb garden first.
Okay.
Well, I'm confused. Like, we were supposed to come here for that?
Oh.
Phew, I'm near about past going. If I don't get to sit down soon, I'm fit to topple over.
You're in bed.
Oh.
The boss has always loved to spot a chasing ever since he was a young'un. I do declare he'll never get tired of it.
Oh.
Dang, I'm beat. The boss has been chasing me around all morning. My dainty little legs can take no more.
Oh.
Dang, I was so close, 6 short.
Alright, so that's that.
Oh.
The owner never does any work to expand his herb growing business, but customers keep on coming. I suspect they're not really here to buy herbs, though. It's all about his infamous games of tag.
Okie dokie.
Oh.
They say the fella who done set up these herb gardens was a mighty hard worker. I only wish he was still around. My no-good two-bit husband sure could learn a thing or two from a man like that.
Yeah, okay, these are all the same things. Alright. Whatever. I guess we don't need to do anything else there. Ooh, vital and magic water, that's good. Let's see if there's any change over here in the ruins of Gothway Garden. I wonder who put this new fence here. Because this is certainly a smaller area than the old town was. Like, it's interesting that the wall around the garden is the main thing that survived. Obviously, this wooden house here wouldn't have. But, like, this big house, this is all that's left. And of the other houses, nothing at all. Oh well. Alright. Nothing new there, so let's go back to the Shrine of Mysteries. Zoom! Okay, well, this is the next one that we can go to. Could they have made this puzzle any harder? Use the newly assembled tablet to travel to another world? Yes, but first, need to figure out what area this is. Interestingly enough, caraway, or more specifically caraway seed, is an herb related to fennel used in cooking. Yeah, there were a lot of people with herb and plant names. Cayenne, chamomile, caraway, lavender, herby, sort of. Herbie. There's probably a few others that I am forgetting about. Dill, of course. Alright, where are we now? Not that one. I don't think that one is Still here. Is that the Margera region? Doesn't seem like it. Breakfast soup. Alright, let's use the newly assembled tablet to travel to another world. Yeah, this has got to be it, because it's a red tablet area. A fire shard area. Really need to have a, alright, Hubble region. We really need to have the TARDIS showing up there. Okay, they have reshaped this area a bit. I don't know about significantly, but it is a bit reshaped. Hold on a second. Let me open up another thing. Where exactly are we now? Oh, this area is just an island. Like, this isn't connected to anything later. Alright, so, what they've done is, that part over to the right, that was originally moved down, and the one to its left was moved over. So it kind of created an overhang above the, that thing sticking out. And the southern one was kind of straight. Whoa, alright. We got enemies just charging us now. Scarlet Scorpions. Ow! Jesus! Get dead. Holy cow. 100 damage. Alright, Sir Mervin's level increases to 29, 7 hit points, 4 MP, 2 strength, 3 resilience, 2 agility, 3 magical might, 5 magical mending, 3 deafness, 2 charm. Yeah, I was pretty terrible. Okay, well, alright, Ruff has mastered the Jester vocation.
Sure.
Okay, let's swap out Jester for Pirate. Pirate is almost mastered, so let's go ahead and get onto that. Wait. Oh. I'm an idiot. He hadn't mastered Pirate because he was on Pirate. I know what I'm doing, really. So I gotta go for a basic class here. Let's go for a martial artist then. You suggest Troubadour because who doesn't want to hear the wolf voice sing? All right, let's go for Hatchet Man. Actually, Scrap Metal. Lower your defenses. 142. Oh yeah, I'm gonna stick with Hand of God. That's pretty good. Multi-slash. Starburst throw, because he's weak against that. 37. That was nothing compared to that hit from the stupid Scorpion. Nice crit. Alright, we could probably just attack, yeah. 364 experience points and a 5 vocational proficiency. Alt's proficiency as a champion is increased. He gets Breeze Blocker. Gotcha. Alright, Mandrake Mercenaries. Also, I should check to see what enemies we have here. So these were originally Dragon Men. And the Crimson Scorpions were Red Stings. But the Cyclopses are new. Those were not in this region originally, I don't think. No, they were not. Alrighty. Sure, Axes of Evil. Let's do that. That hits them all. It's pretty good. Alright, one down. Starburst throw. Alright. Mandrake Mercenaries are defeated. 907 experience points. 5 proficiency. Gold, and Aisha has mastered the warrior vocation. She gets a cut above.
Oh.
2 castles on one small island. I do not think I have seen such a thing before. The locals clearly have a taste for fortifications.
'Twould seem there's trouble in the air here. Could it be more marauding monsters, or something more sinister afoot?
Hey!
Gosh, this place seems to have more than its fair share of castles.
Oh.
Okay, well, so you have mastered warrior. So let's go ahead and appeal to the career sphere. She is a sword lady. Okay, so nothing else has opened up. Let's see. I guess maybe Thief might be good for her for a little while. Also, I want to be over here. That will give her some more agility, which I do like. More magical might, more MP, but basically everything else goes down. Yeah, let's go Thief. Well, Warrior isn't giving her anything to get a higher tier class with, so maybe I should go for Mage. Yeah, let's go for that. Go for that. Alright, let's go ahead and fight you. Cyclops appears. He seizes the initiative, though. Ow! Again! See, they recognize that Maribel doesn't have that thing on her anymore. See, Breeze Blocker whips up a mighty wind that protects the entire party, reflecting breath attacks back at the enemy. Nope. Hand of God. 178. Ruff is feeling worked up. Deck the Swabs boosts its attack, power, and defense with every attack that is unleashed, and also restores hit points to boot. Adopts a supremely powerful pose, which ensures a critical hit. Let's go with that. Scrap metal. 352. It's pretty good. Let's have a ball. That's pretty. That's a lot of attacks, and he's confused. Hocus Pocus. And let's double kaboom him. Welcome to the Boomtown. He attacks himself. All right. Aisha's feeling worked up. Showtime makes it easier for all allies besides the user to get worked up. Guarantees that all the user's spells will land critical hits for a few turns. Let's go with Showtime. Let's go ahead and have a ball again. And he's dead. Excellent.
We did it.
Okay, Sir Mervin's proficiency as a paladin is increased. He gets immense defense and a miracle shield. Go ahead and heal up a bit. Oh, alright. Oh, that's a location. We don't want to go there then. Yeah, let's fight you. Alright, we got some earn expecteds. That's a group. Let's damage all enemies. Or we could miss one of them as well.
Excellent.
Alright, Ruff's proficiency as a martial artist has increased. That's good. Alright, fine, I'll fight you. Okay, we want to go with Power Throw. Whip him good. Okay, calls for backup, but nobody shows up. Another Power Throw. He blocks that. That's rude. But he's dead now. Yeah, the enemies around here don't seem to give that much in the way of experience, actually. You know how easy it would be to get an upskirt here, and that is not a pleasant thought. Okay, scrap metal. Let's go ahead and have a ball. Hand of God. 378. It's pretty nice. Nice! Block with a shield. I appreciate that. Kaboom. And a critical hit to defeat the Cyclops. Excellent. Alright, let's go ahead and fight you guys. Okay, another urn expected. Aha! Not much damage there. Good to know. Alright. Rude. Rude. Well, I can bang them all, but they are strong against that, unfortunately, yeah. Alright. Kaswooshal? Kaswoosh? How about Kaswooshal? Let's see how that goes. There we go. That worked.
Excellent.
They're strong against it, but it still did a lot of damage. Alright. Ruff gains a level, 33, 8 hit points, 7 MP, 5 strength, 2 resilience, 4 agility, 4 magical might, 1 magical mending, 2 deafness, 1 charm. And Aisha's proficiency as a mage is increased. She gets dazzle and bang. Now Aisha can bang them all. Rucker Castle. This was originally Ragharaz's castle. There's only 1 treasure that hasn't been found yet outside. 5 treasures total.
Travelers, eh? Well, this is Rucker Castle. We ain't looking its best right now, but you're welcome to have a nose around if you like.
Is this the area that I think it is? Maybe not. Alright. Dazzle and Bang sounds like a fireworks company name. It'd actually be not a bad one. If you think about it. Let's just go in here. Oh. That's not actually an inside. Okay. Understood. Understood.
Oh,
It's been a year now since the enemy attacked the castle and left it in this sorry state. We've been rebuilding it ever since. It's not even close to being back to its full glory, but it's looking a lot better than it did.
Yeah? It looks like it's possible to jump down. Go ahead and do so? Sure. Why not? This is indeed a sorry state. How far are we into this game? We have 2 more main panels left to do? Or 3, something like that. What? You acquired a Seat of Strength. Can I go there? No. I could go back and check, actually. Yeah, 2 more main tablets. 2 silver tablet, gray tablets. And then we have, of course, the silver tablet there. So there's maybe like a fifth of the game left after all that, maybe a little bit more, depending on, you know, and also depending on the post game. In the original version of the game, this is part 17. So, yeah, you run away. Okay, we have no more treasures outside. We do have a well up there, and maybe some other people to talk to. Oh. There was a time when people would tremble at the mere mention of the Rucker Empire. But after being humbled by the forces of Hubble, all of our old swagger is gone. So Hubble reduced you to rubble? I'm not happy about this, I tell you. I'm a soldier, not a bricklayer. Alright, whatever you say, Bones. Uh-oh, a scarewell appears from inside the well. A scarewell appears. Okay, well, scarewells aren't that scary anymore. Especially with a crit like that. Let's hold on to that. There we go. The scarewell is defeated. Gotta wonder why they didn't take care of that. Alright, Maribel has mastered the Troubadour vocation. She gets Angel Song. What? Alt finds a mini-medal. You loving these new Dragon Quest releases? You're very fine with just rehashing the old games and entirely new engines with modifications? I'm okay with it too, but I actually, like... I think they should make new games. And I said this about Final Fantasy as well. Like, when it's taking years and years to make a new, like, top-of-the-line AAA version, full 3D, etc., you know, you could do throwbacks. Like, they could use the Pixel Remaster engine and make new Final Fantasies. They could be Final Fantasy Gaidens. They could be Final Fantasy Pixel 1, Final Fantasy Pixel 2, whatever you want to call it. Just, you know, like you've got Final Fantasy Tactics, you've got, you know, we had Final Fantasy Legend here and stuff like that. Same thing with Dragon Quest. They could use the HD 2D engine, or this engine, to make whole brand new games. Just use the same engine. It's fine. No one's going to give a crap. Like, it's one thing that I really appreciated about the Gold Box games is that, you know, there were tweaks to the engine with each game, but it was basically the same. It played the same. You didn't have to make a whole brand new engine every single game. And they released quite a few in a short period of time, and I enjoy them all. Same thing with Ultima 6 and the Worlds of Ultima games. I'm sad that we didn't get the 7 World of Ultima game that was like 60% done.
Welcome to the armor shop. How can I serve you?
Okay, full plate armor, we do not care. Like, I do, like, I want a new game. You know, like, I want new things to play, but it doesn't have to be top of the line. I don't care about that.
All right.
They may have destroyed my shop, but they'll never take my freedom to make money, that is. Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you?
Okay.
All right.
What do we got? Okay, we got 92 strong medicine. So let's go ahead and sell 30 of you. $61 antidotal herbs, 72 medicinal herbs, that's fine. 99 single vials. Let's go ahead and sell 30 of those. I could sell horse manure for 1. You think you could appreciate a traditional Japanese AAA developer making an official D&D game? You finally think of the ports of D&D and Ultima games on the console? Well, I wasn't even talking about that. I just mean, like, you know, I don't necessarily need Dragon Quest XII. You could still make Dragon Quest games in the vein of Dragon Quest 1 through 6, 7, 8 kind of thing. You know, it could be a smaller scale game. It doesn't need to be a giant, you know, big game that is making full use of the engine and stuff like that. They don't need to do that. You can still make those as well, but, you know, have a new sideline Dragon Quest game, Final Fantasy game using these other engines that they've got, you know, every couple years. Where the focus is the story. You don't have to do anything innovative with the engine. Just give us a new story and something new, something fun and new to play. Like, part of the problem with a remake is that, you know, it can be nice to revisit. I'm getting new graphics out of this. I'm not getting new story out of this. I don't really get new story out of 1, 2, or 3 either. I mean, a little bit here and there, but for the most part, not getting any new story out of it. It would be nice to have new story. Like a whole brand new story. Alright, so we have some seeds to use. Alright, so maximum hit points can go up. Aisha, Maribel. Until they're close to where Ald is. Okay, that's it. Seeds of Magic. Okay. Seeds of Strength. Gonna give these to Aisha right now. So I would like her to be more effective in combat. I feel like she is not as strong in this version of the game. But I could be wrong. Seeds of Deafness. I don't really know what Deafness does, but... Alright, Seeds of Agility. I'm going to give these to Aisha, who should have really good agility. Oops. Alright, Seeds of Resilience.
Alt's resilience is actually the worst. Okay, Seeds of Sorcery. And these are just going to all go into Maribel. Aisha's... Well, okay, I mean, I guess some of this is coming from the classes, but... Oops, Seeds of Therapusis. Aisha's, again, the best. Google Fu in Dragon Quest VII Reimagined, the deafness stat primarily governs your likelihood of seizing the initiative, getting a preemptive strike, and your success rate when fleeing battles. It also plays a key role in boosting critical hit rates and enhancing your agility-based evasion. Ah, okay. Sounds like it's kind of like luck, then. Alright, Pretty Betsy. I don't know if Charm... Charm is gonna... It has some effect on some of the classes. I don't know if there's any, a contest like there were in... Like there was in the original version. I'll go ahead and get a save. Like, there should be a little pop-up there when you're giving the seeds out to just kind of indicate what they do. Yeah, no, I know what Charm does. What I mean is I don't know if there's a... in the original game, there's an area that was taken out of the game, and in that one, there was a contest where you got rewards... and you had to equip certain... I mean, you wanted to equip certain items to get your charm stat as high as possible to win and get the items. And I don't know if that's in this game. Damn you, take that, Hubble scum! You almost cut my nose off, you jerk! So rude. Just constantly trying to take my nose off. What? You acquired some strong medicine. Okay, nothing else nearby, and 2 more treasures in total. So the original name for Hubble was Mardra. You see that soldier over there? The captain of the guard was like a father to him until he was killed by those wizards from Hubble. I've never quite understood why they did that. They let our emperor live, but not the head of our army. I know the people of Hubble are our sworn enemies, but the way that lot wield magic on the battlefield is really something to behold. They overwhelmed us, but they didn't slaughter us. In fact, there were hardly any casualties at all. The sword is mightier than the wand. That's what us ruckers always used to say. But that's all changed now. Ever since Hubble defeated us using magic alone, we've lost all of our confidence. What is this place? Some kind of castle? It's certainly seen better days.
I mean, like... I know she's a sage, but... Kaswooshel and Kaboom do a massive amount of damage. Thankfully, no, Gilded Tongue. What? You acquired a single file. You acquired 50 gold coins. The Emperor's inside. I trust I don't need to tell you to show due deference. Yes, you do.
This is where the troops duke it out to see who's toughest. But with all the rebuilding work going on, we ain't got much time for a good old scrap no more.
Do they have a telescope by chance? No idea. We'll find out eventually. We will find out eventually. It is rare indeed for us to receive visitors these days. I am sorry to report that ever since our defeat at the hands of Hubble, the Emperor has been mired in a state of deepest gloom. Perhaps if you told him something of your travels, it might cheer him up a little. Emperor Wyndham. 10 years ago, Hubble was an all but broken kingdom under the iron heel of the mighty Rocker Empire. How things have changed. Those spell slingers have gone from military pygmies to lords of war with unseemly speed. From what I hear, they owe it all to the tireless energy of their young monarch. I'd certainly like to meet him one day, off the battlefield, I mean. He sounds like quite the character. I think it's a woman, if I remember correctly. Okay, we've gotten all the treasures. That's the important thing. Who cares about anything else if we've gotten all of the treasures? Didn't want to deal with any more hubologists after Fallout 2? Didn't you know? We're all hubologists. Blast all enemies to smithereens. Nice. There we go. Oh, whoops. I forgot to change
Sure.
a job. Alright, so Troubadour is done. Makes use of the mastery of the elements to significantly increase elemental attack power and elemental resistance. We got the Armamentalist. I don't think we've had anyone else do that. I'll get more hit points, a little bit fewer MP, which is fine. A lot more attack, more defense, more magical might, less magical mending, more strength and resilience. Sure, Armamentalist. It's basically a fighter mage. Once I'm done with Sage, I'm going to need to put someone on a healing class, though. Because I don't have anyone in one. I suppose I could put someone, like, leave someone in one class and have the other person play... you know, just like have a mastered cleric as a second class kind of thing. Ald will probably play tactics before the 3D games. Au contraire. If I play a Fallout game, another Fallout game, it will be New Vegas. Like, I actually like that game. I haven't played it, though.
Perhaps the castle should be our first port of call, young Ald. It may be that I merely need to reacclimatize to this world following my lengthy absence, but something seemeth awry there.
Complete the trilogy. Not 1 or 2? I've played 1 or 2. Tactics isn't really connected to anything. Fallout 3 is kind of a... I mean, it's a meh kind of game. However, the thing about Fallout 3 is that it is set in DC. So that is also a significant possibility to play.
Oh.
Welcome to Hubble, the home of magic.
Well, yeah. I mean, I gotta play it so that I can point out all the things that are wrong. 150 gold, jeez. Let you know how that walk from Metro Center to Bethesda Station goes.
Oh, good God. Hey, the advantage of a in-game avatar is that I don't personally get tired.
Oh, I trekked all the way here to sell my services to Hubble's army, but they weren't interested. I pleaded with them and said I even had a few magical tricks up my sleeve, but I was told that they only employ the creme de la conjuring creme.
Well, that would be us. What? You acquired a set of Wayfarer's clothes. 18 treasures total around here. What? You acquired a medicinal herb. I mean, New Vegas is following on with the same region and has a lot of the same creators as 1 and 2, so yeah. I mean, there is a strong connection there. Father Martin only joined us here 6 months ago. Before that, he worked up at the castle. Apparently, he was a childhood friend of the king. Ever since his father stepped aside 2 years ago, the new king has been pulling out all the stops to turn Hubble into a military superpower. We all thought it was a good idea at first. I mean, we had some troublesome neighbors after all. But now that we've defeated the Ruckers, we're not sure what the king thinks he's doing. Who needs a strong army when you've got no enemies? He just won't listen to reason, though. He's like a man possessed.
Peace be upon you. I am Father Martin, priest of this parish. I have ministered to the needs of the people of the town ever since leaving the services of the royal family. The new king and myself don't exactly see eye to eye, so I thought it better to leave the castle and come here. This was all some months ago. I just cannot understand what he is trying to achieve. The kingdom's military capabilities are more than adequate. Why can he not focus his energies elsewhere? Perhaps I have said too much. Please, you must forget all that you have heard.
I will not forget, sir. You haven't played 1 and 2, but you did enjoy playing Fallout New Vegas after it was shown to you by another player? 1 and 2 are good, but of course very different games. What? You acquired a vial of magic water. I heard that they're trying to revive the incantation. As to what that actually means, your guess is as good as mine.
Welcome. If you're after weapons or armor, you've come to the right place. What can I do for you today?
Okay, we've got some new stuff. A Dream Blade. That would be better for Maribel. We've got a Dragon Tail Whip. We've got a Lunar Fan. We have one. I do not have a Dream Blade, so I am going to buy that. Not going to equip it just yet. A Butterfly Baton, which would be more magical might, but I will buy it since I do not have one. Platinum Shield, Silver Tiara. I do have one. Full plate armor. A party dress. Go ahead and buy one. Yeah, that gives some charm. Magical skirt. Does give magical might and mending. Elemental damage taken reduced by 7%. Go ahead and take that. Not going to equip it, though. A ledger mantle and garters. But I have garters.
I beg your pardon.
No one may enter the Inquisitory without the King's express permission. So unless you've got a very good reason to be here, you should make yourselves scarce. I haven't seen you around here before. I'll bet you're angling for a job at the Inquisitory, aren't you? No? Ah, okay. Probably for the best. You don't really look like the magical sort. Excuse me? Kitty! Good kitty. Go claw someone's face off. What? You acquired a single vial? Welcome to the item shop. How can I serve you? Okay, you got nothing good.
What? You acquired a single vial. Lots of single vials. I guess it makes sense. Alright, some coagulant. What? You acquired some horse manure. Yay. What? You acquired some coagulant.
Frizz!
Hey, it's Midge Mage.
But I can't seem to get the hang of this. I do get it right sometimes, honest. I'd stand back if I were you. You don't want to get your eyebrows singed.
Ah.
Only real magical maestros can get jobs in the Inquisitor, you know. It's a job with a lot of perks, which is why so many wizards aspire to work there. None more so than little Midge.
And down we go.
I heard somewhere out there are people who can fly. Just imagine soaring through the sky without a care in the world. Oh, it would be heaven.
What? You acquired some strong medicine. What? You acquired a single vial.
Oh, it's a thankless task, scrubbing wizard smalls all day long. You'd think they'd have a spell for that, wouldn't you?
I would, yeah, actually. Don't they have a cantrip?
Well, if you're looking for Opal Castle, go straight on up from here across the bridge. I don't want to give too much away, but if you've never seen it before, you're in for a treat.
I should be able to see it from here. What? You acquired a pretty Betsy.
My husband studies from morning until night, day in and day out. I just wish he could spend more quality time together.
What? You acquired a vial of magic water. All looks at the bookshelves. There's a book entitled First Steps on the Road to Wizardhood. All takes it from the shelf to see if it contains any good tips. Frizz, frizzle, kafrizzle. Should be a kafrizz in there first. Heal, mid-heal, full heal. What about more heal? Hocus pocus, hocus pocus, hocus pocus. Poof! Sadly, it doesn't turn out to be very useful.
I'm afraid I have no time to talk right now. You're interrupting my valuable study time. If I want to land myself a plum position in the Inquisitory, I've got to hit the books hard.
I don't see you hitting any books at all, sir. Should be hitting them like they're a red-headed stepchild.
After we won the war against the Ruckers, I thought things would go back to normal, but no such luck. The king still seems hell-bent on turning the country into some kind of great military power. I really don't know what's got into him.
Yeah, I mean, as you do. What? You acquired a set of garish garb.
The Ruckers aren't even a threat anymore, but the king's showing no sign of changing his policy. He's still going all out to build up the army. Well, I'm all for it if it means my Midge will have a chance of a secure job when she grows up.
What's the king thinking? Strengthening the army even further? Who's he planning on fighting exactly? My daughter's learning magic, and she might even end up being recruited one day. I can't help but worry about her. I mean, who knows what the future holds?
What? You acquired 200 gold. And nothing. 6 treasures that haven't been found in the overall location. Oh god! Ow! Ow, I got burned!
I'm afraid it's authorized folks only beyond this point.
If you want in, you're going to need to get permission from some bigwig or other, and try your luck at the other entrance. There's a tablet piece over there. I need it. I should just be able to stab him in the torso. Just give him a good old shank. All right, cross the bridge.
Hubble Castle. This is Hubble Castle. Now I'm trying to work out why you're here, but I'm struggling. You don't look much like mercenaries to me. Well, if you do have a legitimate reason to be here, speak up. Speak to my colleague.
I haven't seen you before. What business do you have here in Hubble?
Well, I'm looking for a telescope.
Oh, hold on. You wouldn't happen to be the envoy, would you?
Sure. Yeah, oh, totally.
You are. I see. Well, the king has been eagerly awaiting your arrival. I suppose I'd better let you through then. Hold on a second. There's something that doesn't sit right with me. Surely the envoy can't be a small boy. No, he's the envoy. Mervyn. I'm afraid I'm going to have to run this by the king, but feel free to wait inside the castle until I return. I wouldn't want you to catch a chill.
Seems like kind of a pleasant, warm day, actually, here. Alright. Into the castle we go.
Thanks.
If you're looking for the guard who was posted at the main gate, he's gone to speak to the king. I'm afraid I can't let you pass until he returns. Please be patient. I'm sure he won't be long.
Okie dokie.
Yeah!
What? You acquired a single vial. All right, let's see. 3 treasures around here. 22 total. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Vial of magic water. Single vial. Ald uses the magic key to open the chest. What? Ald finds a princess's robe.
Ah.
I cannot deny that the lie thou hast uttered hath brought shame upon us. But if this lie should help us save this kingdom from whatever terrible fate awaiteth it, 'twill have been worthwhile. This time thy deceit serves a noble cause. I can only hope that it does not become a habit.
No, it would never become a habit. Wow, Ald, I never knew you were the envoy. You're full of surprises.
Ah.
Okay. Princess's robe. Dang. It's not as good. Alright, charm would go up. Magical might goes up. Elemental damage taken reduced by 12%. 12%. Chance of being instantly killed reduced by 50%. It's kind of good, actually. You know what? I think I'm going to have to leave that. What about you? Everything goes up except for defense goes down a little tiny bit. And this does not have any elemental defense. Yep, princess's robe it is. It's appropriate. It is appropriate.
Oh.
I'm making sure every single thread is just so. It takes a lot of concentration, but just look at the end product. Look at the way it reflects the light. This is the highest quality fabric imaginable.
Thanks.
This is where we weave the silk to make the high-grade magical vestments. The girls who work the looms are blessed with superior magical powers. It's the only way to get sorcerer-grade silk, you see.
Oh.
Have you met the old chap who makes the wands yet?
Nope.
Well, he's married to the old woman over there. They're amazing. They're no spring chickens, but they're both still engaged in vital magical work.
Okay. Well, it is about time for us to take a short break. For those watching on YouTube, we will be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere. We'll be continuing momentarily.